Hi everyone, I am Chiavoloni Junior and I'm from São Paulo, Brazil. And in this video, we are going to talk about some unhealthy energy patterns that we live with intensively in our home and workplace. How it affects us and how radionics, which is a simple technique to use, and help us so that we can preserve and improve the quality of life and well-being. I have been studying holistic therapy since 1986, and only after 2003 that I discovered the importance of taking care not only of our body or mind, but also of our environment. I discovered from there that our way of acting and thinking is shaped 97% by the environment. And that number seems like a lot to those who have never thought about it, just as I didn't before. But it's very easy to discover this reality in practice. All you have to do is go to a park where there are children playing, where there is nature, in a beautiful and bright day, a place full of happy people, and no matter how you are doing internally, the more you stay there, the more you become calmer, more relaxed, and naturally happier. Think about how many times you've seen an angry or upset person who arrives in a party or joy in a good place, and the person changes instantly. Has this ever happened to you? Of course. The opposite is also true. If the person enters a dark place with sad, worried, stressed people, or with people arguing without understanding, strange, disorganized places, we should not stay too long in places like this, because it's absolutely natural that this frequency of the external changes the frequency of the internal. This, in physics, is called resonance. Resonance is a physical phenomenon that occurs when a force is applied to a system with a frequency equal to or very close to the fundamental frequency of that system. The resonance causes an increase in the amplitude of oscillation greater than the caused by other frequencies. In other words, I like to say the human being is a sponge, and because he cannot block energetic external influence, he starts to tune into the same frequency. But I have given physical examples of things and people that we can see. However, practically in all environments, there are energetic patterns that we cannot see, but they are there. And some of them are not healthy and can even generate conflicts and diseases in human beings, animals, plants, any living being. Okay, I'm going to talk about the main negative patterns that we live with. After the man broke through the toilet into his homes and even into his own room, next to his bed, he exposed himself to a great risk, because the energy frequency of the sewage is terrible for us. Energy from electromagnetic fields generated by electronics. They are everywhere, and the World Health Organization knows this and has important recommendations so that there is no excess of this contamination, called contamination by frequency fields. The main ones are: avoid Wi-Fi networks. How many Wi-Fi networks will appear on your cell phone if you do a search? Many. Well, daily screen time of a maximum of 2 hours. Can you do it? Very hard, no? And other guidelines that are very difficult to follow. And That is why we are exposed to this contamination. Energies from the subsurface. I'm talking about fossils buried deep in the ground. I'm talking about days of water, plate fissures, metallic masses, crossing points of our planet's natural networks, such as the Curie network and Hartmann network. That sounds like a note for you, but there's a lot more. And I'm going to tell just one more. Psychic attacks, which is the technical name given to involve others, malice, hatred, anger, jealousy, and so many other low frequencies that can be emanated from another human being in our direction. Well, does it make you want to run? It wouldn't help because it is everywhere. What we must do is become aware that we live with this and other energetic patterns and that we can do some actions to protect ourselves and our family. I want to introduce you to Radionics, a simple but powerful technique that is based on the use of plates with geometric shapes and symbols. It may seem a bit esoteric. However, humanity already knows about the power of a geometric shape to transform energy since the time of the pyramids or even before this period. It's not known for sure. We only know that with a geometric shape, it's possible to extend the healthy cells of a food for thousands of years. Because that's what they saw in the Great Pyramids of Gizeh. And before showing you some of the best geometric shapes that can improve the energy quality of our environments, you need to know two important pieces of information. And information number one, the name of the technique was hijacked from an older technique back in the early 1900s, created by the American Albert Abrams. But it has nothing to do with this technique, just the name. Also, this technique can be known as radiesthesia, but it also has nothing to do with this technique, which is purely diagnostic with radionics does not to do. What I'm saying is that we shouldn't put all our attention on these controversies about the naming. I don't mind myself. They can call it anything because after I saw it work, what I care about are the excellent results that the use of graphics brings us. Information number two. It is a holistic and complementary therapy which uses sacred geometry, sacred symbols of power, numerology. If it makes sense for you, research more about this therapy. My suggestion is read good books on the subject such as Juan Ribot's classic, Radionics, The Science of the Future. Now I'm going to show you some of the best graphics. These are graphics made in PS, a type of plastic, and draw in ink with this copper pigmentation. The shape is the most important feature of a graph. If it has any deformity, it will no longer work properly. A graphic like this, if it is stained or too yellowish, is a sign that we should be replaced as it is already saturated. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to use these graphics, display it in your environment, or even fix it under a table, a bed, or any other place of long stay. Just because they are there, they will work. But know that it's possible to do much more with them, but that will be a subject for another time. To protect yourself from misplaced sewer lines and other harmful energies from underground, use two charts together, the tall pyramid and the Luxor drawing. You can, for example, place the chart under the mattress or under a work table, or even in any long stay place to protect yourself. I put them in the toilets behind the toilet so they can lessen the harmfulness of the sewage. For the protection of psychic attacks, are you being the victim of envy? Hope not. Use the esoteric pentagram and also Yoshua. Do not be afraid of the symbols, okay? When you research and find out what each of these symbols represents, you understand that it's about Jesus, about peace, about balance between polarities, and the most important thing, the strength the human being has for being made in the image and likeness of God. Regardless of religions, I really believe that. For electromagnetic fields, use the graphics cap. You can have one per electronic device, and you can have exposed in your environment. Well, I hope that in this video you have understood the importance of your environments and have learned about an excellent technique that helps us with this. I can assure you that the people who use radionics like me have had very satisfactory results. And here is the invitation for you to research more on the subject, use and benefit from geometric shapes and symbols to have more and more health and well-being. A big hug and see you on our next meeting. Thank you.